My name is Darcee Scoville, and I am the mother of 5 adopted children. Motherhood means to me that, it's unconditional love, but I think it's also using all of your talents, your gifts, your knowledge, and your experiences to love and nurture a child. I've always wanted to be a mom. I think I realized it when my nieces were born. And just when you're loving a child, there's a sense of fulfillment. My husband and I, we decided we wanted to have children immediately after we got married. I think that some of the challenges that we faced when we started trying to have kids was just a disappointment. We tried for 3 years on our own, then our doctor, and then infertility clinics. We started thinking about adoption just when we didn't have much progress with infertility treatments, and it was something we had talked about before we had gotten married. And so it was an easy decision for us. We just did everything we could as fast as we could to get our papers in for adoption. The adoption process is very difficult, but it's also beautiful. It's difficult because there's so many risks. You have the financial risk, the emotional risk. Your heart is on the line and you just don't know what's going to happen. And it's also beautiful though, because when you do get matched, when you do meet that birth mother, and you just feel that contentment and that peace that this child is supposed to come to your family. And then to hear that that birth mother feels the same way, that that baby is supposed to come to your family. It's beautiful, and I don't know, it's just a neat part of the adoption process. We have had 5 successful adoptions, but we have also had 11 that didn't go through. And some of those babies, you hold them and it's hard. You love them and you give a piece of your heart to them. And so it's hard. It's hard when you are planning them to come to your home and it doesn't happen. When I held my first daughter, Reese, for the first time, it was just the most fulfilling moment, honestly, of my motherhood. It was that moment that I became a mom, and I remember holding her. We'd flown out to Detroit to see her, and I just remember holding her, and it was kind of like we had a bonding moment. And then she looked up at me and smiled, and I could just tell that she knew her mom was there. When we finally knew that our children were ours, it was just very, I don't know, I felt like I could be at peace. So we have Reese, who is 8, and then Nora's 6, Ren is 4, and then the twins are 3. Our family now is a lot of fun. There's lots of chaos. We adopted 5 kids in 5 years, so they're close. I would tell somebody that's going through a failed placement just to not give up hope, that your baby's out there, and as long as you keep searching for him or her, you will find her. You will find him. I feel like some of the things that I gained from this experience was just a lot of love and respect for my husband, and so much gratitude for my children.